need worsted yarn in yellow and just 1 yard of orange is all it's going to take. Some wiggle eyes, 20 to 30 millimeters depending on your preference, and a size G crochet hook. So you start with your yellow yarn, chain 14. Then single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and in every chain going across, which is going to give you 13 single crochet for row 1. And this is a lovely little thing. I made a bunch of them last year to give out to nieces and nephews for Easter. And they're good for Easter egg hunt prizes too. You can slip something in the pocket like a gift card. Okay, chain 1 and turn. And then you're just going to single crochet in each stitch across. This is row 2. And you're going to do the same thing, rows 2 through 13. Now you have 13 rows of 13 single crochet, chain 1, turn. You're going to work in the back loop only for row 14. You single crochet in the back loop of each single crochet going across. So you have 13 single crochet. And this is going to make a little ledge, which will be the divider between the front and the back. The fold line if you want. And then chain 1 and turn. Now see how you have that little ledge? That's going to fold naturally just like that. So this is going to be the back. This is going to be the front, and it's going to fold right there. Now for row 15, you're going to go back to using both loops and single crochet across, and then repeat that for rows 16 through 30. Now you finish round 30. This is where you're going to start decreasing for the top of the head. So single crochet 2 together at the beginning of the row, single crochet all the way across until you have 2 stitches left, and then you're going to single crochet those 2 together, and that way you have 2 decreases. Right here is a decrease. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 stitches. Going to repeat that. So decrease is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and decrease is 9. Next row, chain 1, turn, repeat that. Decrease is stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, decrease is 7. Just 2 more to go. Chain 1 and turn. Decrease is 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease is 5. Chain 1, turn. This is your last row. Decrease is 1, 2, and the last decrease is 3. And then you're going to fasten that off, and that's the top of the head. Now going back to the beginning row, you have the row 1 here with your unused loops. I'm going to attach my yarn on the right side of this row, chain 1, and I'm going to single crochet in each stitch, in each loop, just to give it a clean finish. This is optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want, but I like the clean finish on the bottom. Or you could eliminate that altogether by starting with foundation single crochet instead of the chain and the single crochet. And I'm also crocheting over the ends so I don't have to weave them in. And there we go. There's 13. And then you're going to fasten that off. Now, here's row 14 where you have your bend, right? You're going to fold it up. This is row 1, and here's the top of the head. What was it, row 35? I'm going to go from here all the way around to join these 2 rows together. I'm going to single crochet through both thicknesses. And just hold them together like that. And single crochet through both sides. And that closes up your little envelope. I got some squeaky yarn today. And you're going through around on the front, that's rows 1 to 13, and also your edging row. And then I'm going to just tuck those in and worry about weaving them in later on. Now, you've got the 2 sides together. You're still going to go around the top, but through 1 layer. Because you only have 1 layer here. And just keep going in single crochet. Now, when you get to the top, you've got, at the row 35, you get 3 stitches left. I'm going to do 2 single crochet in the ends to give it a better curve. So I've got 2 single crochet in 1 stitch on one end and 2 single crochet and a stitch on the other end. Now I'm going to keep going back down on the other side in single crochet. And if you think it starts to curl up on you, feel free to put another extra single crochet in there wherever you think it needs it. You can always just put it down, lay it flat, and see if it needs it. Like right there, I might put an extra one. Now, you're back on to the 2 sides where it folded, and you keep going down the side through both sides, both thicknesses, to seal that up. And this will give you a cute little envelope. Can you hear the squeaks? I don't know why some yarn squeaks, some yarn doesn't. This is my stash. I think it's Red Heart, and Red Heart does seem to. Maybe it's the sizing they put into it to keep it pretty until you wash it. Okay, now there's our last stitch. And to make it a little rounded, I'm going to slip stitch right there into that to make it look kind of like a circle. Well, not a circle, but curve it off a little bit. And then cut that. And there's your envelope. cut myself 3 pieces about 4 inches long, and I'm going to put them, double them over and pull them through the stitches at the top of the head. You can do as many or as few as you want. They're going to be trimmed. They're not going to be that long, but it just makes it easier to pull them through if you use 3 or 4 inch length. Anything shorter than that is really hard to pull through once you double it. Now this is just going to be the kind of fuzz at the top of his head. So I am going to trim it about 1 inch. And then I'm going to take my yarn needle and just pull them open a little bit to make it fuzzy. So it looks like the little fuzz at the top of the bird's head. Now, orange for the beak, or a dark amber, or whatever color you would like. It's real quick, real easy. Make your slip knot, chain 2, or you can do the magic circle. And 3 single crochet in that circle. That's round 1, 3 single crochet. Round 2, you're going to do 2 single crochet in the first, and then 1 single crochet in each of the next 2. Join it with a slip stitch, fasten it off with a few inches so that you can sew it. Then turn the little beak inside out and sew it onto round 5 of the face, row 5. There you have the beak is sewn on to round 5, and then you're going to glue your eyes. These are 28 millimeter, or I have 35s. I like the big eyes on it. Or I have 40 millimeter, which I put on these that I made out of pipsqueak yarn. They come out almost the same size, but they're nice and fluffy.